Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you are easily triggered, leave now. Now, what I'm going to do for you today, ladies and gentlemen, is play some clips about son husbands. For those of you who don't know what a son husband is, that simply is an individual woman who have made her son her husband. So he has now begun to fulfill the emotional needs of the mother, the needs that should be taken care of by a husband or by a significant other. So we're going to see how it goes. Let me go ahead and play these clips and you let me know what you think about this right here. Let's go ahead and get started.
Duration of the baby boy effect, especially when we're dealing with mothers who have sons and were grooming their sons and raising their sons independently in the home before another male party was introduced. And a lot of times we don't talk about how women date their sons. And single mothers oftentimes do everything but fuck their sons.
I totally agree. Because like you'll find situations where a woman will fight the man's girlfriend and she'll almost slip out and say, that's my man, you don't do that to my man, because it's almost as if they are in a real relationship. This is when women are afraid to let go of their children. And this is also when a woman cannot find a man or keep a man because of her attitude. See, if you are a son husband, it is because you are easy to be controlled by a woman. A man who is not in that family, just out in them streets, if a woman try to control that man, if he's a beta male, she can do it. But if it's a real man, she can't control him. But she can dress the son husband. She can have the son husband come and pay the bills, run her to the store, and do everything else that a man would do. So this is sad, but let's keep going. It's real though.
And they have that emotional stability that is built within the home. And that's the reason why I say, a single mother is a fuckboy factory. And the reason why
Exactly. They are F-boy factory. You know what I mean? Because a lot of pookies come from single parent homes that are dominated by mothers. Let's go.
I say that is because it's not that a fuckboy can't be birthed from a two-parent home, although it is, it's an abnormality, it's an anomaly of sorts that you would encounter a significant amount of subpar men that have been raised in destructive two-parent homes. But single women become so emotionally dependent upon their children, specifically their sons, that they will convince themselves that they don't need a man until they encounter the space from being alone to genuinely being lonely. And now we're having to deal with the imbalance that was set in the household, because this boy is not your son, he is your man. When you want
real talk, because now because really, you're treating him like your man because you feel safer with your son that came out of you. Because again, it goes right back to what I said earlier. A woman can control her son more than she can a decent man out there getting it on a 9-to-5, on a salary or anything like that. So in a way, it's an insecurity and it's safer. It just feels more safer for the woman.
Your son, he is your man. When you want to cuddle, you go lay down with them. When you want some emotional time, you go watch movies with them. You touch them and you rub them and you massage them. And you do these things, everything that you would do to a man to suffice that. A lot of women even dress their sons like the man that broke their heart.
This is tough.
Well,
but you are 100% right.
So I think that's the dichotomy. Like, I'm not saying that your children shouldn't have weight in your relationship, right. But what I am saying that we have to look at it from an integral space. Like, why do they feel this way? Especially if you're dealing with a man-child who is uncomfortable with your new partner, and this man-child is not necessarily a little boy anymore. Like me, I have an adult son. I have a 21-year-old son.
The reason for that is because that woman has raised her son into being the protector. And he's playing the role of the protector, the same role that a husband would play. See, women are brainwashing their children. Some of them, they know they're doing it. Some of them, they don't know it. And like she said before, sometimes these relationships do get freaky. They really do. I see a lot of stuff with women. Let's get into them. Keep going.
I talked about the difference between son husbands and husband sons. And, I said son husbands are the biological offspring of women. And they're often forced to play an emotional role in women's lives that usually is reserved for boyfriends and husbands.
Why? It's a bathing suit. Oh, really? It's a bathing suit. Then why are you...
I want you to pay attention to, she's talking to her son. I think it's Tia. I can't remember the whole name. But she come out there, she done hit the wall. She want to still look young and sexy, but those days are gone. She's doing the best she can with the body she has now at her age. Now check this out. She is coming to her son dressed in that. That is something that you are wear to your husband, with your husband, in front of your husband in the bedroom, looking freaky, looking sexy. And she is seeking the approval of her son, the same way that a woman who is married to her husband would seek the approval of a man. She will say, baby, do this make me look fat? Baby, how do I look in this? Baby, does this turn you on? She's coming at her little boy with the same energy. She's making him a son husband. And look at how he reacts. He reacts as if he is a husband who disapproves of what his wife has on. Pay attention.
Why? It's a bathing suit. Oh, really? It's a bathing suit. Then why are you wearing high shoes, huh? They're boots.
But because they're the only males present and they're under the control of, their mothers, they end up playing roles that they really shouldn't be, roles that are inappropriate. And even though most often it's not sexual, there are instances where it can cross into a sexual line. But at the end of the day, a son husband is basically a biological.
Now, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Some of these relationships become freaking. This is the mother. This is the mother now. And she's kissing her boy on the lips, almost giving him tongue. Now, this ain't Baby and Lil Wayne, even though that's weird too. But this is a mother who's kissing her son in the mouth the same way that she would kiss her husband in the mouth, her boyfriend in the mouth. Look at what it says. Y'all reenacting love scenes and kissing your son like this? You don't think that's inappropriate? She is grooming this boy to be a son husband, and if she gonna be doing that, no telling what else she gonna be doing with her mouth when it comes to her son.
Biological son who is fulfilling emotional roles for his mother that should be reserved for adult boyfriends, significant others, and husbands.
Exactly. Got one more for you. So like I said, this is really coming from women who don't have the ability to be humble enough or feminine enough to keep a man. All right? Let me play this right here.
You know what I think is so sad? When a woman screams she don't need a man, then she'll treat her son as if he's her husband. Nothing is normal about calling your sons up late at night crying because you need to hear their voice.
Oh, hey, son. I was sitting in the dark crying. Oh, you with your wife? Told her I said hello. Guess I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right.
Some of these
They do that. The reason why these women do that because they're lonely and nobody wants their long head heifer ass because they out there with a bad attitude, being crazy, eating booty with a musty back. They have to start being more feminine to attract. Okay, they don't want to attract men. They want men to chase them. Then when men chase them, then they want to crap on them and call them creeps and stuff because you're putting forth the effort to try to get to know them. Women like this not only die alone, like Kevin Samuels used to say, die alone, buy a cat and all that. Sometimes they don't die alone with a cat. Sometimes they live their lives with their son husbands and a cat. Then they die alone.
These mamas buy a dress she think is sexy. She's stepping in front of her son talking about,
How look? You would hold my body right. I feel ugly.
No, mom.
Again, like I say, one of the main ways to know if you're dealing with a woman who has a son husband is if that woman is consistently trying to get the approval of her son. How this look on me, baby? Is this too tight? Do you think it make me look good? That's one of the ways you know it. Because those are the type of questions you need to ask your girlfriends or your man. You don't go ask your son, do this look so tight around my cat? How these yoga pants fitting on me? Are they fitting on me like a glove? Are they hugging my curves just right, son? And he supposed to say, yeah, mama, you look good. You look fine as hell, mama. I like that, man. That big old badunka-dunk back there, mama. I love you, mama. I love you too, son. You see how sick that sound?
How look? You would hold my body right. I feel ugly.
No, mom, you look good.
I do. Thank you, son.
your sons know when it's your time of the month because you're sending them to the store to buy your pads. Why don't you get your ass up and go get your own? Valentine's come around. I must be expecting chocolates, teddy bears, balloons. Not normal falling out with every woman that your sons introduce to the family. That's your son, and you need to act accordingly.
I agree with that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be doing a live stream reaction video today at 5:15 Central Standard Time. Again, that will be at 5:15 Central Standard Time today, a live stream reaction video. And it's going to be over the same subject that you're watching right now. It's going to be about son husbands. I have a whole lot of other clips that I can't show right now because I want to save that for the live stream. So tune in. We'll cover this a little bit further about the son husband. And let me know what you think about this in the comments. Again, my live stream today will be at 5:15 Central Standard Time. And I'll see you there, okay? Peace.